The Watchmaker's Shop. The bus slugs along modern Highway number 1, but the path echoes back to a time of flint tools, and where once groups of newly terrestrial bipeds climbed down from the Baka'a ridge to the sea, and caravans wound through rock to markets, grumbling diesels struggle up the mountains with old cargoes of rock and timber and new goods hidden in steel boxes for new markets. I visited the watch repairman again last week, his lumpy hands dexterous with tweezers that pop watches open and reveal their inner works. He checks the battery. It works, but the watch does not. The clocks on his wall each tell a different story, some refusing daylight savings time, some stop at an idiosyncratic moment, some on time and ticking. The old man behind the counter wears his hours on his face, but his eyes show an inner working, iconoclastic as the visages of stopped clocks. What sort of watchmaker lets a clock stop and others rebel against industrious light? How can each clock show its own time, some running, some holding still, as though waiting to tell something no longer quite remembered? Only one of the 3 watches I took to him runs again. I left with a new watch, though. Time is slippery in the watchmaker's world. The other day I watched you reading. This morning I saw your same face sleeping. Once, right after we made love, your eyes shone with secret seasons. I recall on our first evening together, leaning on a railing, speaking of much and nothing to jazz music, somewhere near the Baka'a ridge. An elderly poet gave me flint tools from that ridge. You and I found a flint tool ourselves last week, or the week before. Each stopped clock tells its story eventually. All time lumbers like this bus, up and down hills, unwinding the paths others used to walk. Each stop holds a memory dear to someone somewhere. The watchmaker knows his craft. Each clock its own statement. Time carries us at an unreliable pace.